So we the last race before tea of this session, Thames Rowing Club on the left of your picture, Green Lake Crew A on the right, Thames Challenge Cup. Well, 30 years ago to the year, I first came to this regatta as a 15-year-old kid, and I coached the Thames Rowing Club first 8 in the ladies' plates division here. Well, this is the Thames Rowing Club top boat at this regatta, this time round in the Thames Challenge Cup here, and Thames Rowing Club have got all their focus on this particular event. So it'll be a great pleasure to call these guys down this course. Green Lake Crew A, one of the selected crews. So you've got here early stage regatta, 2 selected crews coming up against each other. Thames Rowing Club on the far side and Green Lake Crew A closest to us. And look at that. What you want to see is a crew just pacing it along right up against the booms, making the most of the water here. Hug it out towards the barrier. We're through the barrier. We are joining it live now. This is the Thames Challenge Cup. This is Thames Rowing Club coming through the halfway mark. Fully halfway and opening up clear water from Green Lake Crew. And by some margin there, Zoe.
Yeah, it looked like Green Lake had got off to a pretty punchy start. They appear to be taking more strokes per minute than their Thames counterparts, and that might have been a little bit more effort than they could sustain further down the course, as this is a comfortable, very relaxed lead now from Thames Rowing Club.
Big focus on this crew. They've made the semi-finals every year since 2010. So big hopes on this crew is the one that goes through that.
This club's been chasing a win in the Thames Cup for quite some time now. They've got a new coach down there at Thames who's been there the last couple of years, Ben Lewis, who was my coach at Leandra in 2008. And he's really turned the focus on. When I first left school, Thames was renowned as a women's club. And actually the women were the ones who really ruled the roost there. The GB women's sweep team used to train out of Thames. But it's very much turned around now, and the men are stepping up and moving on their performances and changing, I think, the focus of the club a little bit.
Constance Pido in the coxswain seats coming through at Ramanam Club, and this will hearten and warm the supporters at Ramanam Club, because Thames Rowing Club is one of the founding members of this Henley-based club. They're looking pretty smart, long and relaxed here. Again, they will know there'll be a huge amount of relief, because when you're in an event and you finally come up against a selected crew, the first thing that comes to your mind is that it's side by side for pretty much most of the regatta, most of the course. So if you can just close the door early on, which Thames seem to have done here, that's a big, big relief. And then you can really focus on quality rowing, getting everything right, and just stepping up to the next level.
This Green Lake crew are from Seattle, Washington, I believe, and my understanding is that they are predominantly a junior crew, if not entirely a junior crew. I'm not entirely sure what it is that's keeping them out the PE. It might be that a couple of them have crossed over that 19-year-old barrier, but something's also keeping them out the Temple, so I suspect there's the chance that there are a few senior members of that crew. I know they do have some adults rowing, but it is predominantly a high school rowing program. So still a good performance for them coming up against this Thames crew, who are much bigger and much stronger guys.
Well, if my eyes were correct there, the Thames Rowing Club crew, the boat they're racing in is named John Stevenson. I'll have to just check and confirm that again. My first coach when I rocked up at Thames Rowing Club back in the day here. Great man down there, real stalwart in the early days of coaching at Thames Rowing Club. On the men's side of things, in a time when, as Zoe alluded to, was dominated by women's rowing, and rightly so, producing phenomenal results. Nice view down to the line. They're through now, Thames Rowing Club. The progress board, it's the board that shows the results and where the crews are to the enclosure, and from there they've got about 10 or so strokes to the line. Thames Rowing Club, Constance Pido in the stroke seats, has done a sterling job here. The boat's running beautifully over the top here. Plenty of time, plenty of run. Stroke challenge in the stroke suit, 12 stone and 7 ounces. Crew average 13.8. Not a heavy crew, but a solid crew. Thames safely through, putting out Green Lake Crew A, one of the other selected crews. This is now just opening up the Thames Challenge Cup.